morning, the Gators, and welcome back to What Do Panto's company do for the rest of the year? We've got a lot on at the minute. It is time for preparing for Christmas. Believe it or not, we are currently in the middle of April. We've got some tenders coming up, and we've got preparation for casting, and offers are going out to our regular performers that we like to work with, our returners. And we've had an exciting delivery today. So we do Panto in the Park. Watch out for tickets, they'll be on sale soon. And we like to sell our merchandise. And look at these new bubble ones. So these are in the style of... Walter, one sec. Come here. Come here. Everyone, I'd like you to meet Walter again. Here he is. Are you okay? Do you want to go inside? Can you see up there now? Right. I'll be right back. That's the trouble of working from home sometimes. You get distracted by family. So we're in the garage at the minute at home, but a lot of this stuff later we're taking to the unit. It's easier to get stuff delivered to here because the unit has an address, but people can't seem to find it. Although What 3 Words is really helping with that. Our new merchandise. So we tried bubble guns last year, and I don't think they were very good. But these are bubble wands in the style of a certain theme park, and I think these are excellent. So I'll just turn it on, pull the plug out, save the battery, and then wait for the fluid to come through. I've only just put this one in, and ta-da! Look. How amazing. Oh, they're everywhere. Ah! Can you still see me? Look how amazing that is. So watch out, because bubble ones with astronauts or mermaids will be on sale this summer at Panto in the Park. So we have bought a new sound desk. We have bought the Allen & Heath QU5 on the recommendation of Julia. Now that desk, the QU series and the Allen & Heath are ones that we find are in the majority of theatres, and so we can set our microphones on our desk and then take the data across, which will help speed up our get-in process. So we've spent a big investment on a new desk, but I feel like actors and producers, anyone that works in any industry, should know enough about their industry that they could, in an emergency, try and help. So I'm going to teach myself a digital desk, which is brand new information. Apparently you can teach old dogs new tricks. So join us as we fill Danny's car and head to the unit. So we're at the unit. We have emptied some of the stuff from the garage, and I have started my work on how to work a digital desk. And I'm actually quite proud of myself so far. So I have managed to understand that the laptop actually connects via USB to this machine. I have labelled and got sound coming from my fader to my mix and my speaker to my desk. So far, I'm quite impressed with myself. I haven't done any balancing yet, but next I'm going to plug the microphones in and see if I can get the microphones to work through it. And if I can get sound and mics, we're on a good starting point, boys and girls. We really are. So fancy new desk is go. Might even get some reverb. So that was much easier than I thought. I have gone from pack to mic receiver to desk, all the way out to speaker. I haven't done any effects yet, but if I go to select there, you can see that it goes up here, and I can mess with the gain. I can put a tube on. Tube stage, recall. Just colour my world. Yeah! So there you go. Fun times had by all. So I've named everyone on the desk. And we are ready to go. Danny's working on our tidying that we've been doing. Oh, no, where are you? Danny, where are you? Oh, you're there. That's weird. I've got to sort the camera out. And then I'm going to stop him doing that, and we're going to try a costume on, because I'm away for a week next week. I'm calling it a script writing retreat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then hopefully Danny can need to alter a costume whilst I'm away. So whilst we're at the unit, I needed to show you this. Now, this might look like our normal egg box that we've used for Jack and the Beanstalk and Wizard of Oz, and currently in Rapunzel, but that one died. And so Danny has got a new fantastic, amazing, top of the range 3D printer, and this has been 3D printed. You're going to see loads of amazing 3D printed pieces made in-house by Danny, and it's just incredible. And I'm going to put here a video of the machine making it. And so, yeah, we'll see how this lasts. I think it's going to do really well. Also, it's just incredible how it managed to get the texture of a cardboard box as well. And I was talking about the books. Any prop that Danny has made, look out for little details. For example, this says, storage. Well, they're not real eggs. They're a prop that should live on the props table until the end of the run. Then they can head to Tailgate Towers to live happily ever after. Until next year, anyway. Printed and repackaged for Tailgate by a random fat bloke with far too much time on his hands. And then we're obsessed with Les Mis, so obviously the barcode ends in 24601. Dan, is there a reference to
10,086?
Yeah.
It's what number Sunset Boulevard Desmond lives at.
It's the house number of Norma Desmond of Sunset Boulevard. And then that's too small to read. I can't read it. Oh, there. Don't. It says recycling. Don't actually recycle this. It'll be
used again.
Oh, used pretty much every year until it falls apart. So it's kind of recycled anyway. And then any dairy products are from Trot's Dairies. Our weird world. So we're on something a bit different, everyone. Me and Uncle Phil, as you know, we're writing a new Peter Pan, which, this is Robin Hood. That's because we have gone away on a writer's retreat. It's so peaceful. Guys, I'm trying to do an introduction here. So we have taken ourselves away to Centre Parks in Robin Hood country, which obviously is where we're based nearby. I'm going to write our new script for this year, Peter Panto. I'm just taking in some of the peaceful nature, going to have some coffees and some quiet corners while we do more research and more writing for this year's pantomime on our writer's retreat. I am so sorry. Without looking, I don't know when I last filmed on this camera, so this might be enough of a vlog. I don't know. We are at the unit today. We are between tours. Danny is off on holiday next week, so we're just wrapping up before he goes on holiday. I'm doing a bit of filming for a competition we're launching at the Blake Hay, and I might even do some Christmas stuff for my new costumes. Danny has got a whole load of stuff on, including repairing a flight case and all sorts of bits and bats for today. So
tidying and making nice.
Yeah. Sorry I haven't been about. Then again,
have you shown people the vessel with the pestle and the dragon?
I haven't shown people the vessel with the pestle and the flag with the dragon.
I'm very proud of the vessel with the pestle. It's a brand new vessel with a pestle.
Did you know he's bought a 3D printer?
Yes. Now everything in my life is 3D printed.
Right, so my face is on. She's looking nice. I've tried to do a ticky-tocky-tock-tock tic-tac. We'll see how that goes. I might be editing that together. You might see that somewhere on socials. Follow us on Instagram. I'm going to get into the first costume, which is the promo for the Blake Hay. And then I might get into my Captain Hook costume. Get some photos. Is nominate the school in the links below. The comment. One away. No. All you have to do is. So we've started filming, and it started hailstoning. But look at this amazing clothes swap that Danny has made for my look. We're gonna die. Our impromptu photo shoot done. Oh, look like the devil. Next, we're going to. I want to work on a bit of Goose because Danny's, as I say, going on holiday, and so I just need his pair of hands while I've got them. In today's episode of Strange Things That Happen at the Unit, I needed to test the helium that we've got, and I tested it with a whizzy balloon, and now it looks like there's a sausage stuck in a tree. Oh dear. I'm hoping it escapes. I'll keep you updated. I'm so sorry this has been such a random collection of footage. It's a really quiet time at the moment as we prepare for a lot of Christmas photo shoots, and it's a lot of admin. So I really don't think you need to just see me staring at a computer screen. I think a lot of people don't realise that you spend more time preparing for tours and shows than actually doing the tour and show themselves. So we've been a lot of contracting, sending a lot of self-tape information out, and we've got some really new exciting performers working for us. So yeah, we've been busy, quietly busy, just meandering in the background. Tell me if you'd like to see some footage of an office day. I can talk you through all the meetings maybe, and so a lot of them are NDA, non-disclosure, that I can't really talk about until it's time to release them on our socials. Which do follow us on our socials, on Facebook at Tailgate Theatre, and Instagram at Tailgate_Theatre, and on that ticky-tocky-tock-tock ticky-tick-tick. We're trying to get Downwick Kids, but by the time we get Downwick Kids, they'll moved on to another platform, I'm sure. So today I'm just finishing setup of Goose. The brackets I needed for our new sound desk have come to put in the case. So yeah, thank you so much. If you have enjoyed this vlog, please do hit that like button. And it really helps to subscribe. Over 70% of you who watch the vlog are not subscribed. And what other content would you like to see in these gaps? Would you like to know how we started Tailgate? How to start your own theatre company? Let us know. And with that, we'll see you next time on the rehearsals and tour of Goose, which is back after a 2-year hiatus. Bye!